Everyone has heard the claim that the universe might be a hologram, but almost no one asks the only question that actually matters. If reality is just information, why does anything move at all? Why does time pass? Why does space feel real? Stay with me, because in just a few moments, you'll see how motion, time, and even gravity emerge from something far more fundamental than space itself, and why once you see it, you can never unsee it. Most people imagine the holographic universe like a picture, a static image, a frozen projection. But that's already wrong. A static hologram cannot produce motion, causality, time, gravity, or evolution. A real universe must be dynamic. So the key question becomes this: what is actually evolving in a holographic universe? And the answer is subtle but precise. It is not space that evolves. It is information. And if information is what truly evolves, then space itself may not be what we think it is. In holographic physics, the most basic object is not matter. It is not space. It is quantum information. Information that evolves in time, becomes entangled, spreads, and reorganizes. This information lives on a lower dimensional boundary, not inside space, but beneath it. And here is the key insight: the bulk universe is not primary. It is reconstructed from information. Space is not a container. Space is a result. Think of a movie playing on a screen. The characters seem to move through space, interact, and evolve. But none of that exists inside the screen itself. Everything you see, motion, depth, interaction, emerges from patterns of information encoded in the film. The screen doesn't contain the world. The world emerges from the information projected onto it. And once space stops being fundamental, something even more surprising begins to emerge. Now, this is where everything quietly changes. Because at this point, physics stops describing space as a stage and starts explaining where space itself comes from. Physicists discovered that strong quantum entanglement corresponds to short spatial distance, weak entanglement corresponds to larger distance, and no entanglement means no space-time connection at all. This is not metaphorical. In mathematical models of holography, distance is defined by entanglement strength. Geometry emerges from those correlations. Space-time itself is a map of information relationships. So when we talk about space, we're really talking about how quantum information is connected. And when those connections change, space changes. Think about your own life. You might live thousands of kilometers away from someone, yet feel extremely close to them. You talk often. You share information. Your actions affect each other instantly. Now think of someone who lives next door but you never speak to or interact with. Emotionally and informationally, they are farther away than the person across the planet. That's the key idea. In everyday life, closeness is not about physical distance, it's about connection. Now imagine scaling that idea to the universe itself. In a holographic universe, quantum systems that exchange a lot of information behave as if they are close together. Systems that barely interact behave as if they are far apart. And systems with no shared information do not exist in the same space at all. So space is not something objects sit inside. Space is what emerges from how strongly things are connected. Now we reach the heart of the question. If nothing is moving through space, why do we observe motion? Because what moves is not matter. What moves is information. When quantum information evolves, entanglement patterns shift, correlations rearrange, and geometric relationships update. That updating process is what we interpret as motion. A particle moving through space is really a continuous reconfiguration of information. Position is not fundamental. It is an emergent label. Motion is not travel. It is change in structure. Think of a stadium during a match. Thousands of people are sitting in their seats. No one runs around the stadium. No one travels in a circle, and yet a wave moves through the crowd. What's actually happening is that each person stands up and sits down in sequence. The motion you see is not a thing moving. It's a pattern propagating through relationships. The wave exists even though nothing physically travels with it. That's exactly how motion works in a holographic universe. Particles do not move through space like objects on a track. Instead, information updates locally, entanglement shifts, and geometry reconfigures. The result looks like motion. Just like the wave in the stadium, no object travels, no space is crossed, only structure changes. In the same way, a particle's motion is the universe updating how information is connected. Space does not carry things. Space emerges from the update itself. So when we say something moves through space, what we are really seeing is the universe rewriting its own structure in real time. And if motion is just information updating, then the next question becomes unavoidable. Before we dive further into the next clue, if thoughts like these awaken that rare curiosity inside you, stay with this journey. For some, this is just information. But for others, it's the moment they realize reality has been feeling incomplete for a long time. Now back to the topic. Time is not a background dimension. In holographic physics, time emerges from the sequence of information updates. When quantum states evolve in a consistent direction, we perceive a flow. That flow is time. No update means no time. No evolution means no causality. No information change means no universe. Time is not something the universe moves through. Time is what happens when information changes. Think about a clock. A clock does not create time. It does not push time forward. All it does is track change. The hands move, the gears turn, the battery discharges. If nothing inside the clock changes, the clock stops. Not because time has ended, but because there is no change left to measure. The universe works the same way. Time exists only because information is updating. No change means no ticking. No evolution means no time. No information flow means no universe. In a holographic universe, information evolves, entanglement updates, and geometry reconfigures. That ordered sequence of change is what we experience as time. Time is not fundamental. It is the rhythm of the universe updating itself. And once time itself turns out to be emergent, the final piece falls into place. This brings us to gravity. In holographic models, gravity is not a force. It emerges from how information is distributed. When information becomes more concentrated, geometry curves, distances shrink, and motion bends. That curvature is what we experience as gravity. So gravity is not acting on space-time. Gravity is space-time responding to information. This is why gravity behaves geometrically and why it resists quantization. Which means gravity is not pulling things together. It is revealing how reality responds to information. Put it all together and the picture becomes clear. Information evolves. Entanglement changes. Geometry emerges. Space forms. Time flows. Gravity appears. The universe is not a machine running in space. It is a self-updating informational process that creates space as it evolves. And this is exactly what this video has been showing you. How two-dimensional information gives rise to the three-dimensional world we experience every day, creating the illusion of a solid, moving reality. And when you see the universe this way, one final realization becomes impossible to ignore. So when physicists say the universe is holographic, they are not saying reality is fake. They are saying something far more precise, that space, time, and gravity are not the foundation of reality. They are the result of something deeper. The universe is not made of matter, it is made of relationships. And what we experience as reality is the continuous projection of those relationships into geometry. A living, evolving hologram. Not static, not frozen, but constantly becoming. If this journey through the cosmos has sparked wonder in you, don't let it fade. Follow these paths with me as we keep unfolding the mysteries that connect every atom and every mind. Take care. Shannon Raj here.